Daily markup Euro USD 13th of July 2023. This is the daily chart. As we can see, the daily is extremely bullish. We finally had a break of structure yesterday, and after the break of structure, we can expect price to continue to some point, and then a pullback should start. The pullback should, if we really look at from this pullback, if we trace the price action up, we see that we came to this supply zone, which was really nice. We got a good strong reaction, and from here we've had the break of structure. So if you look at this demand zone, this has caused the break of structure, and I think it's a very solid high probability demand zone because it has also swept liquidity. It has also caused a flip, so this is it has flipped this supply zone, and it has also caused a break of structure. So this, as far as the daily is concerned, is a highly probable demand zone from where, if price comes down into these zones, then it'll be very highly probable to look for longs from here. So this is as far as the daily is concerned. Moving on to the 4-hour. So I had marked my swing structure from here, but I've now changed it to this. We've had a very overextended kind of run as far as the H4 is concerned. It doesn't really matter how you're mapping it, because at the end of the day it all pans out as far as your narrative is concerned. So my H4 is like this, and we can see that we've had a break of structure. This was all caused by news yesterday, I think CPI, and we can see that this again, as far as the H4 is concerned, as and when the pullback happens, this does seem like an important demand zone, because this led to the break of structure. If you map your H4 like this, it also has very nice inducement in front of it. So I could expect the price to maybe come down here and then go up. However, if it comes down to this daily as we had seen, then this is the H4 demand zone from where I would expect the price to go up. So this is my reading for the H4. So we do have a supply zone over here on top, but I'm not very sure or convinced about how good this zone really is. This is just the extreme really of this daily zone. So whether price will really respect this or not seems we'll wait and watch. But as we saw on the daily, this daily zone has already been mitigated. We got a nice good strong reaction from here, so I don't really expect this supply zone to hold, and probably price will go further up. Maybe we come down a little to this, so it's all a wait and watch kind of a scenario at the moment. Moving on to the M15, obviously we've had this was news yesterday, CPI, which caused this very very volatile bullish reaction, which led to my interpretation was that probably price will come down a little further into this zone, and from there it will continue the bullish trend. But obviously news happened and we just shot up. We did manage a 3-hour trade in this unbelievable, extremely choppy scenario, which I think was a little foolish, but anyway, we did manage a plus 3-hour, but that's okay, and thankfully we got out before news. It doesn't even, a lot of people put their stop losses, and sometimes when news happens, these stop losses are not respected, and people wonder why it happened, and this has happened to me also. So I think before news, and especially red news like this, it's best to just exit. Today also we have PPI at 13:30 London time, so I'm not very sure how price will play out today. So what is my expectation coming into the session today? So I am looking for, actually I'm pretty neutral at the moment, because there has been a very bullish movement like this. I do see the momentum kind of fizzling out at the moment, but of course this is all Asia, and we're still some distance away from London opening, another 2.5 hours from now, and that's when things happen, and that's when we will look at price action and see what are the intentions, or what is it that the market is trying to tell us, and then respond accordingly. Although my gut feeling would be that about time we had a pullback, and I would be interested once we have not just a bearish M15 chop, but I would also like to see an IBOS before I get interested in shorts. As far as M15 zones are concerned, well, we have this zone over here. Not very convinced, because this is right in the middle of nowhere. It's just that price kind of stalled here, so I marked this, but not sure if price will respect this. However, we can also say that because there's been such a bullish momentum, will price really come down to these zones or something over here? Well, we'll have to wait and watch. So that's it. Let's see what the markets have in store for us.